Next question, coming from Florin Ungarino, something like that. Should I do cardio on an empty stomach for a cut? I would not recommend it, and I'll tell you why. Doing cardio on an empty stomach, you're more prone to use muscle tissue for energy because there's no food in your body to use as energy. Now, the idea of doing empty stomach cardio is that yes, you're going to tap into more fat, but at the same time, you're more potential to tap into muscle also. So I don't like doing cardio on an empty stomach. I've never done it in the past. I tried it, one time for like a week, and I felt like shit, so I just never kept it up. And reality is you don't really need to do cardio at a specific time. Just do it whenever you feel more like you want to do it. If you want to do it midday, morning, evening, whatever, it's fine. It really doesn't matter. But empty stomach cardio really isn't going to burn more fat than you just doing cardio in the evening or cardio after a few meals. I didn't do empty stomach cardio at all throughout my whole prep, and I came in shredded. So it's your choice if you want to burn off 2 or 3 pounds of muscle. Another question from Sanch Joe 123. How can I burn fat off of my body? Reduce calories, increase energy expenditures by increasing intensity, rep range, number of sets, incorporate some drop sets, supersets, do a little bit of cardio, interval training, decrease calories, of course. That's how you take fat off your body. What do we have here? Rio Edwards. What do you feel about soy? There's a soya lactate in protein bars and stuff like that. I don't like soy. It has this theory that it's going to increase estrogen levels in men. That has never really honestly been truly proven. It's kind of just a theory at the moment, but I'm not going to take soy because it's only just a theory. I mean, someone claiming that soy may possibly increase estrogen in men, that's enough for me to stay away from it, because I don't even want any type of chance at all for any type of estrogen to increase in my body, because I'm trying to be anabolic. Soy, too much of it is catabolic in men, and you don't want that. So avoid soy if you can. Too much estrogen, not soy. Too much estrogen in the body can be counterproductive to what you want to do. So, but then again, there's not enough of it in protein or protein bars for it to have a negative effect. However, you can buy protein powder and protein bars without soy. Next question comes from Duff1145. So because my parents don't let me buy supplements, my diet is based on food, which is not a big deal since I'm a beginner with lifting for only 8 months now. And I was just wondering if you got any tips on how to make protein shakes more caloric since I'm bulking, no supplements. Very, very simple, something I actually used to do and actually still do every now and then to this day when I want a little more calories. Formula is going to be eggs, oatmeal, whole milk, peanut butter, bananas. If a day comes where I don't have my protein powder, that's going to be my weight gainer shake. Now keep in mind, with the eggs, you're going to be drinking them raw. So you do want to buy completely 100% cage-free eggs, meaning the chickens are outside in their natural environment, eating natural food. They're not inside a factory being pumped with corn and pumped with anabolics and pumped with all this stuff. If you see a chicken born with a six-pack, you do not want to eat that chicken's eggs now, do you? So if you're going to eat raw eggs, make sure that it is, like I just said, cage-free. The chicken's outside, the chicken's in a natural environment. But even that, you still have to be a little cautious with, because it's a raw product. So, be cautious with your raw eggs. But, you can throw some eggs in with a shake with whole milk, with oatmeal, banana, peanut butter. Maybe a little bit of coconut oil if you want to take it up a notch. If you really, really want to go crazy, throw some Oreos inside there. I mean, come on now. You can make a shake extremely caloric if you think about it. Buy some ice cream, man. You're good to go. And that's good. If you can avoid supplements, avoid supplements. The only thing you really, truly, honestly need is protein powder. As it, you don't really need anything else. Maybe BCAAs, that's about it. Logan Olson. What should one do after a ridiculous cheat day? Rest. Taper your calories back the following day and recover. Another question from our good friend Angel Hernandez, man. He's probably the 5th question of this video so far. When do we see changes in our physique when losing fat? Someone who weighs 400 pounds can lose 30 pounds and see nothing. Someone that weighs 180 pounds can lose 30 pounds and their body is just completely transformed. So it kind of depends how much fat you have in your body to lose. But typically, you know, when I was 230 and I went down to 212, I saw a big dramatic change. So it kind of depends how fat you are, as it is. It depends how much body fat you're holding, but it's going to determine on how you look. Height wise plays a role with, you know, I can't really say, but you know, typically 25 to 40 pounds you'll see somewhat of a change depending on how fat you are. Another question from Yos Prita Ed. Yos Prita Ed. I don't know, man, these names, man, butchering my English. Hey Nick, great videos and information, by the way. My question is regarding abdominal training and cardio. Do you go by a strict routine or change it up? If so, what would be your example of a routine? Also, rice is okay or important? No, I don't find myself craving rice, but more bread. Should I replace it with rice instead, or just be more strict and eat vegetables? You guys need to learn how to word your stuff more properly, but pretty much you're asking me about abdominal training and is bread okay? Bread, in my opinion, is not okay. Rice over bread any day. If you can avoid bread, please do. It is too processed, but you know what? I sometimes go to Subway and have a foot-long sandwich, you know, call it maybe once every 2.5, 3 weeks, or once every month I'll consume a Subway sandwich. I mean, it's not a big deal that you consume bread, but it's not the best source of quality nutrients. Rice is pretty good if you can get brown rice. Great if you can get jasmine rice. Pretty good. White rice, you can incorporate it sometimes. You know, it's not a bad source either. It's all about the carbohydrates at that point. You're asking about abdominal training. I do not have a strict workout routine. My first 2 years of training were all about abs. I did about 300 to 500 crunches and leg raises a day, and I built up such a thick ab wall that I don't even train abs anymore. I might hit abs now once every 2 weeks, you know, if that. You know, my last ab session, I don't even know, I mean, a week and a half ago. So I don't train abs a lot now, but in the beginning I was an ab man. I killed abs, legit murdered abs. So typically, yeah, I mean, leg raises were the staple of my ab routine. I would do like 5 sets of 25, so 25 straight rep leg raises, no rest. Rest for about, during the set you don't rest, but when you hit your 25 rep range, you take your little break about 15 seconds and then get back into it. The thing about abs is that you want to keep it burning. It's very hard and it's very painful, but keep the abs burning and you will see your results. So, you know, you can achieve that with crunches or, you know, decline crunches, side oblique crunches, whatever you really want to do. Anything that's stimulating the abs. But again, man, I mean, you know, you can also think about the fact that you're squatting, deadlifting, doing, you know, overhead pressing. That's going to engage the core. So how much ab training do you really honestly need to do? You know, maybe a little touch up every now and then, but you don't need to do what I do, hitting abs every single day. That was my mistake. I wasted energy during my workout that I could put towards something else, doing abs, because on like a squat day, I would still do abs, whereas when I squatted, I got in core stabilization, meaning my abs were working during the squat session. So, you know what, just incorporate it, but don't go too crazy.
I wanna run to you and get away. I wanna hide with you, but I can't escape. They say it's your own choice. Can you hear